off.
It was a hair off.
Yeah, nothing like hitting the intro video with 5 seconds on the countdown clock. Yeah, well,
That's all right.
You what you pay for, right?
Yep.
Everyone gets a refund on tonight's show. Alrighty, we're going to start out. We're just going to refund right off the top so we don't have to worry about it. Look at that. The gun snob was first.
He was.
And he was actually first this time, not like usually where he says first and he's not.
Right. 50 comments later.
Yeah. Okay, welcome to this week of Gear Report. I be Jeff, and I'll be your tour guide this evening on a magical tour through 3 things, right? Reviews that have been published, stuff that's coming, as in reviews that will be published soon, and the most popular segment number 3. And it's so popular, we actually weave it in between everything else. We start with it, we end with it, we put it in the middle, we weave it into the reviews. That's the shit shooting segment. So we're going to get to that very soon. Let's see what we got.
Just title the show that.
Yeah, shit shoot. Well,
and then just do, we'll throw some review stuff in. It's fine.
I bet if we renamed it shit shooting, we'd get a whole lot more traffic on here. We'd actually have thumbs up by now. Like, we have people out there leaving comments. Not a single thumbs up is showing on the scoreboard. I suspect it's because we call that. All right. Whoa, sorry, I got distracted trying to read. Reading's hard enough for me as is. Defense Dad with the appropriate number of I want to say the appropriate number of hoes, but that kind of sounds bad.
Is there an appropriate number?
Apparently, I don't know. I'm sure Mystic Guns could tell us. Stacy, what is the appropriate number of hoes? I'm saying it depends on how much energy you have, really.
Oh, I'm fired up.
Your show's officially late. Yeah, I had lighting issues. I was washed out. TJ was making fun of me, saying, "Oh, it must be a rough winter up there. No sunshine. You're looking very pale." I was like, "Oh crap! I got the wrong lighting on." You know what?
Yeah,
I still feel like it's a little bright. The problem is if I turn it down too much. Since it's an LED, it doesn't draw enough current and the battery pack. It's like, oh, I'm not being used, so it shuts itself off. So I got to be careful about that. Get this in the right place. We got a few things to talk about in addition to what a pair. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Every time I've heard that.
Oh, my goodness. Yep. Okay, so I did my introduction. That guy over there, that's TJ.
What's up, everybody?
I'm officially TJ's sidekick on these shows every week. So
pretty much. Yep. I'm watching I'm over at, it's not my normal background. I'm over at a friend's house. We're watching the Gators UCF game. So it's not looking good right now. So we'll see who's the better team in Florida. Yeah. So Crystal, you might hear some yelling and screaming if the Gators start doing bad. It'll be loud.
Yeah, I hear you.
I got it like it's so bad. I've already got it over the mute button. The cursor over the mute button. So
Rod's here. Good. Hey to you too. I'm mad at Jeff, by the way. Just sit down for a little while. It'll pass.
Join the club. That's fine.
Yeah, really. You and every other person I interacted with in the last week. Oh. Yes. I did wait to tell you until after I claimed the banjo on Amazon Vine, which, by the way, it is officially. Let me refresh it. See if it's official. I believe it is officially late.
Once it's shipped, yours?
It said arriving by 9 p.m. today. Now it says arriving December 23rd to the 24th. So apparently they put it on the truck. They sent it out. It wasn't delivered by 9, so they're like, never mind.
It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like I'm not busy. Man, I'm getting an echo on your end
Oh,
there,
I'm sorry.
TJ.
Let
Yeah.
me.
As I started to say it, I was like, I know damn well he ain't going to do anything about it because he's using someone else's computer.
Is that a little better?
I don't know. I'll have to
I don't
keep
know
talking
either.
and see if I hear anything.
Okay.
I don't think I'm hearing it in the background now.
Well, I had the speaker was up a little loud.
So yeah,
I
that'll do it.
could hear you really loud. So now I got you down a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. That's probably a good call.
If you drink enough, you'll hear two of me anyways.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, so we're at dinner tonight. And we're at dinner. We're having a family dinner, which we don't do very often. And my son's girlfriend said something about drinking. I don't know. Regardless, someone said something about drinking, and I was like, "Oh yeah, dang it, I forgot again." I keep meaning to drink like every day, and they're making fun of me, like, "Oh, you like day drinking?" I'm like, "Well, whenever." I got to get the reps in because I'm training, and she's laughing, and I'm like, "No, that wasn't a joke. This is real. Like I'm training."
SHOT Show is like 2 weeks away.
Yeah, I go to Vegas in 25 days for a trade show, and I got to build my endurance up. I haven't been training, so I think she really thought I was joking the whole time. But like, no, I'm serious. I am in training. So yeah, here's the banjo that's not
glorious.
talking about. It is, isn't it?
It is.
Let's see. How do I make that bigger? If I do that, oh, look at that. Yep. And Van Gogh, I've got 3 guitars from them, or 2 guitars, and now a banjo if it ever shows up. And the 2 guitars, one of them is awesome. The other one looks awesome. I just can't play it yet because it's difficult. But anyhow, that'll be here shortly. So we jumped ahead to things that'll be reviewed later. We jumped straight to segment number 2 because of the rambling segment number 3 that came ahead of segment number 1. So yeah, I don't have my official co-host duties tonight, so I get to heckle y'all. You can, if you want a link, let me know. I'll shoot you a link. You can come on and heckle us for real instead of doing it through the chat, or you can do it through the chat.
Or we could just block you. No.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Gary to get here and flex his newfound moderator duties. Thank God you didn't find one. Yeah, I beat him to it. Yeah,
that's what he's getting for snob for Christmas.
And she is here. See, when you read that in a celebratory tone, right? Like, and she's here.
Yep,
right.
That's what I read it.
That's the only way it could have been meant. Yeah. Although she's laughing. Ooh, TJ. Yeah, TJ's
here we go. That's
here.
what I get.
Welcome to Brawl Report. Yes, someone has been watching our social media and seen the interesting stuff going on out in our social media feed today. Which
I'm always looking for new review products.
I salute you for looking outside the box there for something a little bit different. I mean, we had been purely outdoor gear, adventure gear type stuff for years, and honestly, it's kind of a bold move to branch out into something completely new.
Well, I mean, it could still be outdoors gear.
I suppose it can. Yeah. There we go. And this is what we're discussing. Really neat game we played today. Caption this.
I know. Who's going to win? What's the best caption so far?
The one at the top there. Wondering which one will fit my moves best. So, that was Brian said that, not me.
The girls that were really helpful with the sizing, though.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll remove that. Move on to the next one. I want crystal. Wow. Okay.
Somebody does.
She spent all that time in the closet, and as she finally came out right here,
Yes.
live on This Week at Gear Report, where we talk about
Salute to you.
everything that has been reviewed since the show last week. We give people the opportunity to out themselves to a national, maybe even international audience.
It might be international.
It might be. Yep. Saying hi to Ghost and to Rod. Social people. Hello,
I
dear.
know. Everybody's so pleasant out there.
Yeah. So he said hello, dear, before we actually acknowledged that she'd just come out of the closet. So I hate to tell you, Ghost, barking up the wrong tree there. Yep. But you can be nice anyway. That's fine. TJ, what is Jeff getting you for Christmas? Oh, we can't talk about that. I did offer him something, and he's like, no, I already got one.
I don't want to know.
Crap. Yeah. No, I offered. I'll tell you guys what it was.
Yeah.
I said, hey, you want a 9-quart air fryer? Was it 9 quart?
It was a
I
big
don't know
one.
what it was. Whatever it was one of the big ones. And he said no. He rejected it. He said no. We've already got one. It's like, dang it. All right.
I love fried food.
He has co-hosted a few weeks ago, but he isn't having a show tonight. I'll heckle you from the chat. I'm making cheesecake right now. That is both potentially the most creative excuse anyone's ever given. Maybe the most pathetic. I don't know. I can't decide. Kind of depends on if the cheesecake's any good.
Yeah, it depends on how the cheesecake is.
Crystal, the game. I don't know if this means the game's going well or poorly that Crystal has joined us. Halftime. Okay, good. She'll be with us for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And the object of Mystic's affection. There we go.
We're just switching off.
Oh my goodness. I hear you, Snow. I'm not even going to repeat that, but yeah. Oh, the new Smith & Wesson double-barreled slingshots. I thought it said shotguns at first. I was like, wait, what? Double-barrel slingshot. I don't know what that is. We'll have to look that up at some point.
I was looking at
Crystal burgers are pretty good. Man, it's got to be a euphemism, but I'm not sure what it means. So
I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. Laugh my ass off. Wow, Jeff. Okay, so I've now been acknowledged by Mr.
There you go.
Here we go. Yep. So I'm going to be away from it forever. That is understandable. Dude, yeah. So we had that discussion this evening about how my son's girlfriend was saying something about the big pile of gifts she got. And fine. Don't read too much into it. Yeah, we like you, but,
You're only worth the tax value of these items. Sorry.
No, it's not how I intended that to come out. But homemade New York style cheesecake. It'll make you want to slap your mama. Okay. No, game's still going third quarter. All right. They made out pretty good from Vine. No, seriously. If anyone gets offended that I give them gifts that we got off of Amazon Vine, where, it's sent for review and we pay the tax value only, then those people can eat it because, it allows us to give people bigger, better gifts than we would already because we don't like those people that much. Like any people. Like pretty much. I don't like any people. Except TJ's pretty cool. And,
right, sometimes.
I don't know, Ghost is all right. Sorry, Snub.
Jeff's all fired up, man.
Yeah. Sort of. All right, why don't we dig in? And
let's dig in.
I'm gonna do a handoff here. And before TJ is beyond, who am I kidding? TJ doesn't get beyond the ability to. Yeah.
But the farther we go, the more chance we have of the drunk homeowners or Crystal running around through here. So,
right, clothed or unclothed?
Clothed right now.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
We'll see how if the Gators start winning, it could change totally.
Yeah, I'm just concerned that I may have to stop your camera in a hurry at some point.
I got on here
prepared.
Crystal's flashing me through the glass door over there.
All right. So we're going to dive into the first of the recently published videos, the RMT PPT Nomad Trigger, reviewed by none other than TJ.
The TJ.
Yeah.
I'm going to start putting the in front of my name. That sounds better.
Okay.
Yeah,
so looking at it, it appears to be a flat trigger. It's got a little bit of fancy frou-frou grooving on the sides.
Yeah.
But I understand that's not what this is about. So what's the USP? What's the unique selling proposition? What's cool about
it? It can be adjusted with it has 6 degrees of pivot either way. So you can turn it one way or the other and then set it. Or what I did was I just left it the way it was because my finger, when I got it, my finger was bashed on the end and it was purple.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to use it. I had to turn it more a little bit to the inside and use it that way. And then towards the end, I switched out the other way and I could actually feel the tip of my finger again. So it was nice.
So you're saying it's like a lateral cant? Like it pivots at the top, you can move it. Is it 6 degrees to either side? So like 12 degrees.
Yeah, 6 degrees to either side. See that on that picture there? It's kind of turned all the way that side. I mean, it was tough to get the pictures of it angled like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think some of the other pictures, it was it's like every picture I have, it's canted one way or the other, and it goes. I mean, it almost goes from the one side of the trigger well all the way to the other side of the trigger well.
So I didn't notice that when I was editing and I mean, now that you mention it, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see where it's tipped off to one side or the other, but I didn't really notice it before.
Yeah, it's the a couple of the pictures you can really see it. I said, I had no issues with it. It was awesome, easy to install. But the only thing I had to do was I had to change out I had a flat trigger guard in the AR when I did it on in the spikes.
Mm-hmm. And you can see it rubbing up against it there.
I had to switch it out.
Or is that the other one? Like it wouldn't fit at all.
No, I couldn't even get the trigger in with the flat one.
Yeah, gotcha.
So you gotta have a curved trigger well.
Huh. Which is kind of better anyway, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Well, it was one of the ones was on Killian's AR that we built for him, and it was he wanted the flat one, and I was like, sorry for this trigger. We're putting one of these in.
Yeah.
So then when I installed it, he's got the flat one back.
Love you, son. You can have it when I'm dead.
Yeah, deal with it.
Well, you gotta be careful when you tell him that, because if he wants it bad enough, you could come to a premature end.
Yeah, you're like, where's TJ? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah. He
see one of the Facebook notifications.
Something. Yep.
You see my son on Facebook with like 15 ARs hanging out, like, oh my, look at this.
Yeah. Yep.
But no, it was I mean, it fucking great. It functioned great, and it was like I said, we both went to the range, and I left it where it wasn't, where you could adjust it either way, where it wasn't set. And he kind of wraps his finger around to the other side, so he pivoted it to the left and fired, and then he gave it right over to me, and it swiveled right around to where it was comfortable for me, and boom, boom, boom. You don't have to search for that comfortable feel on the trigger.
And so can you leave it not locked in, or is it you probably need to tighten it down? Or
I locked it in and I left it loose. Like I said, when we were both firing it, I left it loose, and it was just, I mean, to me, it would seem like if you were doing like a 3-gun tournament and you had to shoot through the different levels on the, high, low, medium, and on the ground, it would come in handy, because if you had to angle the gun over, the trigger would, you'd be able to feel the trigger a little bit better. Yeah. So to me, it seemed like I was like, man, that would be. Then the more I thought about it, I was like, that'd be awesome. I wish I did that stuff, but I would really know. But to me, it would seem more functional that way. If you have to go around a target and turn the gun sideways, that trigger would just swivel around, and you wouldn't have to readjust on the trigger or anything.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then like the brake and everything, did it feel as a trigger? It felt pretty good too. Or?
Crisp. Like it was 3 pound. Like 2.5 or 3 pound. It was super light, and the reset was so short. It was bad.
Yeah.
I was like, pow. I was like, oh, reset. Boom.
Huh. Cool.
I had to warn Killian. I was like, listen, buddy, super short reset.
Yeah.
So he did good. He liked it.
All right.
I told him he's not keeping his gun though, so he can deal with it.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Tough love, man.
I know. Listen, he can't get all the bougie stuff, man. He get stock trigger.
Yep. Yep.
He's not getting no drop-in triggers.
You got to work for this stuff.
Right. I'll get him. He'll get one of those Rise Arm as a Rave 130 or something. There you go.
Yeah. What do these go for?
They were 2 something. I want to say 240.
Yeah, 240 on Optics Planet. Looks like 280, yep. And they have a 14% discount at Optics Planet.
Yep. I think it ended up being 240 there. I mean, for what you get and the adjustability, I think it's awesome. I mean, like I said, there's no take up. That thing's crisp, like tink, like. All right.
Here we go. Optics Planet.
Mm-hmm.
Via the link right there in the article. And yeah, it's all put together. You don't have to do anything. Just drop it in, put your
it's got the anti-walk, comes with the anti-walk pins, everything. Good to go.
Yep. Cool. All right.
Worked really well. I liked it. It's a keeper.
Yeah. Well done. All right. We're going to.
Do we have any other articles published?
Yeah.
Really?
We do.
I'm not on my computer. I can't tell. I don't have my other screen. It's tough. I'm like,
yeah.
I keep looking, but it's nothing over there.
Yeah. I hear you. All right. So let me go to another tab. Boom. Last minute gift ideas.
Oh, yeah. You got to have that this time of year.
Yeah. And, I try not to judge people because there could be someone watching right now who's like, oh, crap. That's right. I forgot to get some stuff. So I've got some links to some popular gift cards, whether it's camping gear from Backcountry or REI or shooting stuff from Brownells or just generic Amazon gift card. I got to edit that. My trail company gift card. My trail company went out of business. So I'm going to take that one off. Yeah, this is a recycled article that in theory, every year I go in and update the links, but I missed that one before I republished it. So I'm going to have to fix that. Faxon, they've got some pretty cool stuff out there now. Cabela's, all kind of stuff. And then just links if you want, if you just want links to click to make it easy to buy stuff. We got tons of links.
It's funny, but you know what I'm doing tomorrow morning? Going shopping.
Gift cards.
Yeah, we only get some gift cards.
Yep. I even got the little Amazon gift card thing over here.
You got a Starbucks gift card and thing. That would be awesome.
I don't think I have a Palmetto State Armory link in here. I'm going to have to fix this article. That is an oversight. I mean, we do have at the very top, we have the Christmas sale link from Palmetto. Mm-hmm. So at least that's there. But I feel bad that I didn't put a Palmetto gift card link.
Well, there's
maybe
a big thing up front.
Maybe I'll fix it. Maybe I won't. You have to check tomorrow and see if I fixed it.
Oh, snob. He's funny down there.
All right. I was going to write a Streamlight article for Gear Report, but I have to actually start shopping tomorrow. Everything we have is so far is off Amazon, which is absolutely fine. But I just gave you an article full of links for your last minute shopping. So feel free to use them or not, whatever.
Gift cards are gold this time of year. Like quick and easy. Here you go.
I know. Yeah.
Everybody's buying stuff online.
You click your own links if you want to be that way. If you want to be that guy. Or you can use my links. Whatever. I mean, whatever makes you happy. This is a judgment-free zone, as far as you know. Yep. Okay. So moving on, we're gonna power through it. We already
killed, what I'm talking about.
We already killed the chat, so let's just go ahead and get the end of this done, and then we can get into.
I mean, Mystic probably left. She's done. She's had enough.
Oh yeah, she came in. She harassed you. She came out publicly. That's a lot for one day.
It's a big night for her. She's probably resting now.
Yep. So this is very similar to the other one. This is my link farm page. And I created this. Actually, I created this for my wife because she orders so much stuff online. And I have been an affiliate. I've been an affiliate for about 12 and a half years at this point. Meaning I have had links and said, here, honey, before you buy something, click this link so we get a little back as a little commission. And still, over a decade later, stuff shows up and I'm like, I don't remember seeing anything in my affiliate reports about this. So what do you mean? Like, oh, come on. Come on. So I created this page for her and put links for places she liked to shop. I actually have a Mrs. Gear Reports links section with Old Navy and some of the places she likes to get stuff. I said, you know what, I'm doing this. I'm gonna expand it, put a little something in there for everyone. She'll book travel, so I got a bunch of travel links in here. And then just generic gear links for other people. So anyhow, feel free to use that if you ever need a link. Maybe you're already an affiliate for brands, but maybe not one of these brands. Yeah, whatever. Click it if you like, or don't. Whatever makes you happy.
I try to use the links whenever I can,
and it's appreciated.
I know.
All right. Oh, I'll make it easy on you. I don't even know what that means. Civivi elementum with wood scales. What does that mean?
No idea.
Yeah, me either. All right.
Snobs down there.
We keep talking during this part of the show. It takes you forever to catch up with the chat. That's the truth.
I can't share. I'm not signed in on my computer, so it's all on Jeff tonight.
Oh, it's a knife. Cool. So leave Mystic Guns alone. Here's the deal. I'm supporting her.
Yes.
You notice I haven't bashed her. I haven't said anything bad. I am actually being very supportive of someone choosing this is her safe space to come out. I feel kind of honored. I'll be honest with you. I feel kind of honored.
We're touched.
Yeah. Yeah. Emotionally, because apparently she doesn't like guys. So the other kind of touch, off the table.
It's a bad touch.
All right. So it's a knife. We got that. Oh, not just a knife. A
nice pocket knife. Alrighty.
All right. And that is called the Civivi Elementum. I wonder if I'm saying that right. Civivi? Civivi? Civivi?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Civivi. I like that. Okay. So let's look at some banners. Thank you to Riton Optics for being our sponsor. And also thank you to our patrons who kick in copious amounts of cash every month so I can go buy hookers and blow and whatever else it is that makes me happy.
That's what it's about there.
Oh, and I forgot I'm supposed to tell you that I buy stuff to review with it. So, yeah. If you want to contribute to my delinquency or buy me some more beer, go check out our Patreon page and sign up to send me beer money or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you know what else we could use the money for? All right, we've already done recently completed reviews. We're going to get to reviews that will be published soon. We're going to dive into shit shooting for a second. Because that's the most popular segment of the show. So I'm going to intersperse it everywhere. And it works with my ADD because I can just bounce back and forth. So we need I'm going to have to use some of that Patreon money here shortly to cover some expenses associated with SHOT Show. So we booked I booked my flight today. I think TJ is
I'll get mine. I'll book mine this weekend. We'll be right.
Limbo. And we booked an Airbnb. Oh, look at that. We got a thumbs up on Facebook.
Hookers and blow every time.
From the Monkey Boy. That's what did it. I'm sure. Do you know who the Monkey Boy is, right? Our old friend James Mount.
Oh.
Yes. Who, for some reason that I still don't understand, whenever he saw me, he would quote, was it a Saturday Night Live skit or something where he'd say, "Would you like to buy and he did it like Michael Buffer, the ring announcer. "Would you like to buy a monkey?" So he became the Monkey Boy. And it must have come from an SNL skit or just something stupid.
Back when they were funny.
Yeah. But anyhow, good to see the Mountie here. Excuse me. officer mount.
Officer
Sorry about
mount.
that. Yeah, no coffee and donuts jokes, by the way. We're going to be respectful. Heck yeah, sure, that would be next by the bag. Hookers and blow there. Oh, yeah, we'll have to compare cards. From walking around on the strip, they give you
I still got those.
They give you the hooker cards. We'll have to compare, see who got the best ones. What SHOT Show? Yeah, I'm anxious to see what it is this year because they have the largest footprint geographically as they're expanding from the Venetian across what's it called? The Strip? Is it Las Vegas Boulevard?
Over to Caesars.
There, they have a new bridge that goes over to take you to Caesars, where they have additional space.
I'm scared of heights, so I hope you can't see like over the edge and stuff. I hope it's like an enclosed bridge.
What I'm scared of is the hobos that hang out on the bridges and taunt you. And it's pretty obvious that their goal is to start a fight so they can sue you. Like they look for someone like, oh, I bet he's got some money. I'm going to taunt him, see if he'll come kick me or hit me.
They won't do anything with us. We don't look like we have money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeff walks over there. You're over there with Crocs and a Gear Report t-shirt. They're like, just keep on walking, buddy.
Tactical Crocs. Come on.
Tactical.
Yeah. Well, for SHOT Show. Yeah. So SHOT Show. There's a group on Facebook, something like cool people attending SHOT Show. And then they change it. Like when NRA shows coming, it'll be cool people attending NRA show or whatever. So it changes throughout the year. And a number of people there are still like, yeah, I'm not booking anything because with this new variant going around and restrictions popping up at different places of the country, they're not confident it's going to happen. I've been putting it off saying that for so long, but I don't know.
I think it's going to happen.
All of the, I am worried because although the data that we're seeing from South Africa and so far as it's starting to spread around Europe is still rather encouraging, that this new strain is just going like wildfire through people.
Oh yeah.
But the folks that I watch, the medical professionals and scientists that I follow, are saying that the data suggests it is far less lethal. That very few people are getting respiratory issues, having to go on oxygen, having to be ventilated, that kind of thing. So, with that in mind, I'm hoping. South Africa, their cases peaked and started coming back down in about 3.5 weeks. I'm hoping we're still 25 days. That's 4.5 weeks. I'm hoping that we get past that. That'll put us 1.5, 2 weeks past the peak if we have that same trajectory of about a month. In which case, we're going to be coming down off the backside of it, and things ought to be more chill. But knowing how the media and certain politicians have leveraged the Rona to drag it out and keep people scared, get what they want out of it, I kind of still do expect SHOT Show to just be canceled.
No, I'm still optimistic. I mean, I think they're going to realize that it's just because this new variant's just a cold, and they're going to be like, even vaccinated people get it, so it's like, whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. You didn't know. I get that NSSF is saying it's happening.
Oh yeah.
All of the indicators on the ground right now are that it is happening. Yeah. Everyone's planning for it to happen.
Somebody wants to say hi.
My concern is
over here.
That.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
This is Isabel, my high jumper that's at UNF.
Good to see you.
Hi. He taught me everything I know.
Wow. What'd you do for the rest of the time?
Intuition.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, it worked for you. It's good to see you.
There you go.
You can't be that bad if you're sending high school kids off to big colleges to compete.
They got a couple of them in college now, so
yeah. All right.
I kind of know what I'm doing.
Famous track coach right here at Gear Report. This week, Gear Report.
Maybe one day a college will pay me to coach the kids instead of just
That'd be awesome. I've been campaigning for that, dude. Listen, my letter writing. I'm not even putting that comment up. That's just mean.
That is mean.
Oh, nope. Dang it. I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry about that. So anyhow, yeah, I believe that everyone intends for SHOT Show to happen. My concern is
I
still
agree.
that the panic around this new variant is going to cause scared people to knee-jerk overreact and shut everything down. And especially, I think the timing of the holidays with so many people traveling, there's a real risk that we're going to see a big spike in cases. Like
Yep.
we're going to see a big spike anyway from this new variant, from everything I'm hearing from the medical people. So combine that with all the travel that's going to happen, and I think it's going to get out of hand. And I'm concerned that, dang it, and I didn't do the refundable airline ticket insurance.
You didn't?
I didn't want to spend the $19. I was like,
I'm spending the $19. I mean,
my airfare is like $128. I was like,
I'm
I'm
the same
gonna
boat.
roll the dice.
Yeah, I think for $120, I'll be like, whatever.
Dude,
Like I
this
said,
is
I'll have more on drinks on the plane than I will on my plane tickets.
I'm getting like Orlando rates. This is
I
unusual.
know.
This doesn't
That's
happen
awesome, isn't it?
in Central North Carolina. Well, I've never had rates comparable to what you get out of Florida. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
I know, because normally you're like 3 or 4, aren't you? Like it was pricey. I mean, the 1 year you're like, man, that's pricey.
Yeah. No, I knew you weren't being mean to her. You know.
I know, because she's
that you wouldn't do that. The snob makes jokes, but he has class. I hate to be the one to say it, but yes.
Just, I'm throwing it out there, snob. Crystal's had a few. Don't get her fired up.
Oh, I think he already did.
Oh, you're done.
But it's in lowercase. If it were all caps, I'd be like, "Ooh, man!" But yeah, lowercase, whatever.
She's been drinking. I don't know if she knows about the caps.
Right? Oh, look at that! Our jet setter's here.
Merry Christmas.
Own personal Gear Report's own official.
Yeah, when is that going to happen? When can we just jet set out to Vegas?
Yeah, so I probably screwed that up. I should have talked to Jason before I booked my flight. How did I ruin that? Next year, Jason, I'm sorry. Dang, because I don't want to lose that $127.38 or whatever it was.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm gonna book my tickets this weekend. I probably will get the insurance because I'm just gonna go on with a backpack anyways. We'll get Airbnb, so we'll have a washer dryer, so I don't need to bring that much stuff with me.
Yeah. So I ended up on Spirit, Frontier. I don't remember. One of the low rent airlines that everything's a la carte, and it's like $35 or $40 a bag. It must be Frontier. I think it was $40 a bag.
It's probably Frontier.
Each way. I'm like, that's under $80. It was only $128 to begin with. I don't think I need bags anymore. I think I've done SHOT Show with just carry-on bags before.
Yep. The first year I did. Never doing that again, but I mean, I probably will this year because we have an Airbnb and we'll be able to do laundry.
Oh, I need to look and make sure the one that I booked actually has a washer and dryer. If it didn't, I'm going to be upset. Yeah.
Well, it's cheap enough. I don't mind I'll buy the bag and just bring like all my 200 Gear Report shirts.
Yeah, I looked at so many different Airbnbs. I was one of those. I give up. Here, this one's on the right side of town.
Well, I'm perfectly happy because it's within walking distance, and I'm like I said, that's perfect for me. We can walk there, get our juice and bagels or whatever we can get at the media room, and be good to go.
All right, our travel expert has weighed in. Amazon Basics suitcase backpack. I'll check on Vine, see if I can find that for you. All the specific requests are hard to find on Vine.
They are.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that on there, but it's hard to find it at a
moment. There were last time when I flew to Wanamaker's, they were sticklers at the airport about here is your carry-on size bag. If it does not fit in here, go over there, you're paying for a bag. And I was like, whoa. And people were getting pissed. And I was like, they're like, fit it in there. And they're like, people couldn't get it in there. I was like, oh, well, that's what you get.
Yeah. I'll share something else with you guys. I sent. I did. It was. I think it was the same day that I offered to send TJ an air fryer. That I sent this set to Karame, the down south off road and outdoors folks. Let me get.
Oh, that's epic. That's perfect for them.
Yeah, let me get Jason.
I mean, they probably look like little tiny teacups for them, but I mean,
yeah. But he makes comments about her butt often, and he has the big thick beard. So I was
he
like,
does have an epic beard.
I saw that, was like, oh, I'm sending that to them. So of course, if you follow the Down South Off Road and Outdoors social media accounts, you saw them post, we don't know who sent us this, but thank you. And it's like, dude, I told you I sent you something. It'd be there today. But I think that was just their kind of coy way of posting, maybe it was a passive aggressive trying to tell people, how come y'all didn't send me this?
Right. It could have been. Well, I'm sure they know if it showed up Karame on the package.
I don't remember. I think
I know when stuff shows up at my house and it says "Sexy Steve," I'm like, all right, that's fine stuff.
Yep. And that's why I leave it on there. It's so everyone knows immediately what's going on, what it's about. All right. So I think, we did shit shooting for a little while. Let's change the banner and talk about stuff that will be published soon.
There we go.
I can tell you, we have Joe at what is his channel? New England. Oh, why am I blanking on this? I haven't even had but like a beer and a sip of another one, and I'm blanking on it already.
You're not going to make it in Vegas this year.
Oh, I know, dude. My training has been so pathetic so far.
I mean,
New England.
I'm half a bottle in just during the Gator game.
Yeah. So anyhow, he's got a what size bottle?
Shooting gallery in New England. There you go.
Did you fall asleep? Is it what size bottle? You said you drank half a bottle already.
5th.
Oh my goodness.
What?
You are such an overachiever. All right. Why? I clicked the wrong thing, didn't I? I wanted to remove that. Okay. Anyhow, Shooting Gallery New England. He has got one coming up. Yes. Thank you. He has an article coming up. It's a review of the Eclipse Delta holster. And he wrote this a while ago and sent it over. And he needed to send some pictures, and he forgot. So it sat for a while while we were waiting on the pictures, and he did send them. So probably that one, it's ready to go. I need to get that published here the next day or two. And then I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff coming in the queue. Oh, I can grab.
I've got the usual few.
Mm-hmm.
If I can ever get back on the computer one day, I'll knock like two or three of them out. We're good.
Yeah. And
Raging Hunter, the Raging Hunter, the Sidekick, and then the TX
22 competition.
22 competition.
Yep. Not that I'm still kind of bitter / jealous because I wanted that, but
Don't be jealous.
Okay.
Oh, what do you got? What do you got there?
These are some Vine items that came in. A little seat pad that I'm not going to review this. It's a piece of foam, but this will, because I spent a lot of time. Did you mute yourself?
I did. We got body armor. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's what it is. I sit at swim meets too often and wrestling matches and wrestling tournaments. So
I got one of those stadium chairs that I sit in.
That was a Vine item. And I got this. What do you think this is for? This is called a double sink, multi-purpose outdoor double sink. Check it out. You know what this is for.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
when we go to
events. Camping. Yay.
When we go to events and we camp in the portable castle. Now we'll have the ability to have multiple sinks.
Easy. Simmer down
I
now.
know.
You're excited about the sinks.
It's a double sink, dude.
I know, I saw.
How could I not be excited? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I wish I could remember all of the things that the Ricky Bobby says in Talladega Nights about the drink, and it tastes so good when it touches my lips, or whatever it is he was saying. I butcher the quotes, but
Right.
but literally people laugh because I'll talk about, like, for the last 2 months I've been like, dude, I seriously need to start drinking again. Like, oh, come on. I mean, I've been saying it for like a decade.
I know.
Yeah.
Listen,
maybe this week I'm going to start drinking again.
Just show up like you normally do. I'll take it easy on you this year.
Whatever. Yeah.
I'll pick on Snob or somebody.
What's the saying? Fool me once. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Fool me twice, or fool me once,
Fool me
shame
twice,
on you. Fool me
and
twice,
I will
shame on
shoot
me.
you in the nuts with the first projectile weapon I can get my hands on. That's
pepper
exactly
ball.
how the
Remember the pepper ball? You were gonna do that. You're gonna hit me with the pepper ball.
We're gonna. Oh, my plan's working. So you've moved on to thinking it's not going to happen now. So yes, got you just where I want you. All right.
Gosh.
Yep.
One day it's just going to randomly pow.
Yep.
Right in the nuts.
Yep. And I'll give you a little clue. So when you look back at it, you'll be like, oh my God, he said this is how it was going to go down. And that's exactly how it went down. I'll ask something like, so it's okay if I shoot someone with this, like right here, and they'll say no. And I'll be like, pop. Yep. Right there.
I deserve it.
On
I mean, I'm not going to lie.
Floor at SHOT Show? On the show floor at SHOT Show? I don't know. It's hard to say.
That would be epic. But, I mean, I deserve it. I mean,
would be epic.
It would be.
Will be epic.
And I deserve it
difference.
Probably a couple times. I mean, realistically, I probably deserve to get shot a couple times like that.
You're waiting for me to argue with you, aren't you?
I know you're not.
No. I think we have progressed back to the shit shooting portion of the show.
We are. It's a good banner change. I like it.
Let me see if I can find
seamless banner change right there.
Yeah. Got to remember where I put the picture I was looking for here. That one. Oh, it's that one.
All right. Did you find it right off the bat?
I found it. I'm opening it. And now I will
share
the screen.
Oh.
And we'll go to a window and do that one. I get a kick out of some people in the guitar groups and stuff, and they'll talk about, oh, one of these days it's a dream. One of these days I'll get a Marshall amplifier. And I thought that, and and one of them's missing here. I took it off. It was sitting over beside the red one. There's a little speaker on the ground, and there was another Marshall amp sitting on there. It's in the garage right now. But I kind of got a wild hair up my ass and was like, I think I want a Marshall amp. And a week later, I had 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And then the one on the left side, they call it a micro stack. It's the 2 speaker stack with the little amp that sits on top of it.
Epic jam sessions coming. I can feel it.
Yeah. I said, 4 of them. That's right. But that's how I roll. I decided, what? I think I want to try a Fender guitar. I've never tried a Fender. They're more expensive, but I got a little Mexican one. I got a deal on it, and it's actually really good. And then, maybe I should get an American one. And next thing you know, I've got like 5 or 6 of them. And
see you, Snob.
Yeah, but that's how it works. When you buy stuff to sell. Oh, here we'll bring that up here.
See you, sir.
Yes, and you too, Snob. So anyhow, I wanted to show that I've been flexing, and I also got a PV 6505s, kind of like I think, what is it? The 5150 was the Eddie Van Halen one. I think this is the something along that lines, like a heavier kind of rock, kind of all tube amp. So yeah. Anyhow, every amp that you see here, except for the little tiny one sitting on the desk, um, every one of those is listed on the Gear Report Reverb store in case you are looking for something like that. And a couple of the guitars you see in that picture are listed there as well.
I mean, really, everything's for sale for the right price.
When it comes to this kind of stuff, it absolutely is. Like the right now, the red and white one, the red and white guitar on the right's not listed. The kind of cream yellow colored one, there is not listed. But then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking at what's hanging on the wall back behind. Like I think 5, and then there's a tiny little bit of one peeking out from under shit shooting. 6 that are visible there that are all listed, and just two or three that aren't yet. And they will probably. I think I may keep the yellow one, the kind of cream colored yellow one. That's a mid 80s Japanese built Fender guitar, which is kind of, people throw around the term rare too much, but I think it's neat. It's got some parts on it that really are rare. Like they only used them on a couple models. Actually, on the parts I'm thinking of, they only used on one model ever from Fender, and it was a very short run out of Fender Japan. And this happens to be one of those. And nice. It's neat. I like it. So I'll probably keep that. It plays pretty well, but I also don't have as much in it as I do some of the other ones. So I'll sell the ones that I have more money in.
If you want it, just throw an extra 0 on the end and it's yours.
Pretty much. Yeah. I've had a couple things that I'll list on the Reverb store, and then people send me notes like, dude, that's more than it costs new. And like the one guy, I said, yeah, but my wife said I had to list something for sale. So boom, it's for sale.
And then the other part is try finding one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the other thing. I went to lower some prices on some things to try to get them moving, because I'll price stuff high on the Reverb store and see, because sometimes people are like, ooh, that's the exact color I've been wanting. I'll pay it. So I'll let it ride for a couple weeks a little high, and then come in and gradually lower it until it sells. And I've been watching a couple things I went to lower the price on yesterday and this morning. And as I start doing research, I'm like, oh, when I put this up here, there were 9 other ones on Reverb, and half of them cost, 3/4 of them cost less than mine. Well, all those are sold. Mine's only one left now.
Oh, there's Gary. There he is.
It's an age-old question.
We still have no idea, Gary. What number show is this?
Oh, that's a good question.
We have no idea what we're doing.
I think, isn't it like 91 or something?
It's up there. We're almost at 100.
We've done a lot of shows. Yep.
A lot of shows.
It's amazing we haven't been canceled. All right. Oh, he muted himself again. There must be.
I muted myself.
Yep. All right. So what else we want to talk about? So we have AJ, TJ, myself going to SHOT Show, represent Gear Report. Of the people here, I think, let's see, who said they were going? Snob will be there. Pretty sure Rod said he's not going. I think Defense Dad, I believe he said before he's not going. We don't know if Snob is taking Mystic or not. And of course, he checked out, so he won't be able to answer that. We expect to see Ghost. We expect to see Ghost there. He was there earlier. He made his cameo.
There we are.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
Clover will be there.
Yeah. Gizzard Gary will be there. I suspected he would be.
Yes.
It wouldn't be the same without him.
I know.
Would it be better? Would it be worse? I don't know, but it wouldn't be the same.
Hey, guess what?
Pretty sure I'm riding with Snob. All right.
Just make sure you drive straight. You're good.
Yep, exactly. I feel like I should go find that picture, but it may take too long.
I saw at the condo I'm working on, I saw a bumper sticker that said that. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And it was like on her window. And I was like, all right, there we go.
Wow. Okay. Wait, what? Where am I going? I think to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yep, I'm baking, so I stepped away. I'll sleep mostly there like I did last time. It's the only way to remain sane. Yeah, I hear you. So we're talking about SHOT Show. Who's going to SHOT Show? Who isn't? Yep. And I thought Defense Dad had said that he was not going.
Yeah,
but I'm not positive.
It should be. I mean, like I said, there should be quite a few people going that we know. It'll be a good. If it goes on, we'll be good to go.
Yeah, let's look at maybe the first week of January. Maybe that's a little soon. So the next week will be the week right before. Maybe during that week, somewhere like between the 10th and the 14th, we should do a show talking about what's coming up at SHOT Show, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but then we would have done a little bit of research, see who's there, see who's not going to be there.
Yeah. Snob. Yeah, I believe that.
Snob likes to double the speed limit.
Yeah. Well, and you drive too straight. Yep. All right, for anyone who missed the joke there, Snob drove halfway across the country, which I believe is literally true. Literally drove halfway across the country from Oklahoma to North Carolina. Drove around North Carolina for a bit before he eventually figured out that his wife, before he left to make that drive, snuck out, waited for him to fall asleep, and then snuck out and bolted a license plate cover thing on that said, "I'm so gay, I can't even drive straight." And he drove literally halfway across the country with that license plate on there. And that's just glorious.
It is. It is.
Oh my goodness. I went back to sleep. That's probably the best way to do that.
You feel like you're like on a jet plane. Like, all right, I'm flying.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Something I learned just keeping up with traffic going to Florida last year in one of our in one of the Priuses. I don't remember which one. I looked down and I'm like, 95. Why does it feel like we're floating on air? I feel like we're in a Cadillac, and I look down and it's 95. I'm like, wow, I didn't think a Prius would go 95, but holy crap, this is the smoothest ride ever. And then also, I should probably slow down before I get a ticket, which we did. And I was keeping up with traffic, but we got over into the slower lane, and we're like, you know what? These people can blast by us. We will stick at it like an 85 or 80. I don't like going over 80, really.
Yeah.
Because if you get a ticket, it's going to be for enough that they could impound the car and make you come back to court. And especially when you're out of state, they'll just write a massive ticket. You don't have to come back, so you'll just pay it.
Yep. I've heard about people. I've heard about that happening to people.
Yep. What do we got here?
Oh, now you know. You didn't push it enough, Jeff.
I know. Well, I had one of the kids in the car with me, and I tried to I can't even say that. Well, now I have to. I was going to say I try to be a good parent, but I mean, like for real. Well, I mean, it's true. I try. I mean, I fail a
we all
lot.
try.
Yeah. As far as y'all know, I try. So, anyhow, what else is there to talk about at the moment? Been gradually selling off some of the guitar stuff. That's good.
Oh yeah, I might have. Oh, I got a call from Frogbones today.
Yeah.
I have a delivery from Wolfpack Armory.
Ooh. So that new AR is in for
I'm gonna
testing.
do a little. I'm gonna do a little when I get it Monday. I think I'm gonna do a little unboxing video and try to put that on the short so everybody can check that thing out.
Yeah.
They were like, "This thing's awesome. We love the color." I'm like, "I know. I'll be there Monday to get it. I'm not gonna come in this weekend." So because they're closing. Everybody's closing early tomorrow. So.
All right. What does that say? Tactical. I can't read the little thing at the bottom. Does it say FUD? Does that say FUD? Does it say tactical?
You're asking the wrong guy. I can barely see you on the screen.
Yeah. It says Buck. I wonder.
It's tactical Buck.
I wonder if our. I think it's. I don't know. Looks like it says FUD to me. I wonder if our friend Buck has finally the gun loving grandpa. I wonder if he has finally started his own channel now. I don't know.
I think so.
Or maybe someone else that I haven't met before. That I just went off on a tangent because I know someone named Buck.
Somebody's riding on his coattails.
That could be. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, Gary knows him. Or he could read that it said Buck. That could also be true. Kind of like the name tag.
He was just being nice. The chat people are very nice. They say hi to everybody. Oh, it's the same guy.
Same guy. About time, Buck.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't mean showing up late to the show. I mean with that little tactical FUD thing. I'm assuming that means he's actually turning the camera on and doing some stuff. I mean, you know what they say about assuming. I don't want to do that, but
Mm-hmm. You're asking me. I'm like, I can't even see. I can barely see you on the screen.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, so I think we've covered a lot. We have eclipsed the 1 hour and 3 minute mark. So
you remember back in the day when we were trying to keep this thing to like 30 minutes for like 2 shows,
and trying to stay on topic with an agenda.
We can't do it.
I'll tell you. Well, the problem is I have trouble staying on topic, but also trying to push through the agenda without any of the discussion and the banter and the engagement. We just don't get a lot of people paying attention to the show. And what's the point of doing it?
I actually think that the chat's more important. I think we just do the chat the whole show, and then like when it slows down, then we hit some of our reviews and stuff.
Which is kind of how we've been running it. So yeah, I think maybe that's the new format. Is we have a format, but we kind of follow it when we feel like it.
Whatever order we want to put it in.
Yeah. What in the world?
Whoa! Listen, that's getting
foul territory.
That's almost past my bedtime.
1 hour later than you. Is it Central? The next one over? It's Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. Is that how it goes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, starting at 10 o'clock.
Oh wait, that's fine. I'll be up doing Christmas stuff. I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be drinking the nog.
All right. So in case anyone's not clear what all this means, go check out Gizzard Gary. His show is called Foul Territory. I say his show as if he only has one show. The show that he's referred to here, Foul Territory, will be Christmas Eve, huh?
Christmas Eve, and then I think I'm actually taking the whole weekend off, so I might be if I'm sober enough and not hungover, I might jump on Sunday morning.
That's funny.
It's a long weekend though.
Yeah.
Holiday weekends get me. I got Chris and Todd. Everybody's coming over for Christmas dinner. Doing a couple standing rib roasts.
All right. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Sounds like
All right.
things are getting rowdy out there.
Yeah, it's probably getting close towards the end of the game. I don't think it's a really good. Florida must be doing good because they're like screaming pleasantly rather than throwing shit at the screen. So I think we're good.
All right, so let's call it last call for anyone who wants to say anything in the chat. I'll bring this back up and say there are some places where you post stuff like this in the comments and they'll ban you. Like no self-promotion. Oh, I hit the computer again.
Dude, you're destroying everything today.
I know. It's the weird setup I got kind of temporarily going here. But I'm like, you know what?
I'm sitting on a dining room chair with no padding on it. Whereas I normally have my nice cushy chair. It's like I'm like, we're wrapping up. Perfect. My butt hurts right now.
I figure we do one show a week, right? People got to watch stuff the rest of the week. So anything else people want to talk about, then
cheesecake.
Post your comments. Go ahead. Tell people what you got going on and how they can find you. I did see, if Rod's still out there, I saw something about was it an email or a post on social media? I think it was a social media post about how it's late to order stuff. You order your gun care products and they will get there probably after Christmas, but it's better to order them for delivery after Christmas than not to order them at all. And I paraphrased that. I'm sure I butchered it, but
that's wise words though.
Yeah. So, and that was this guy here, Aegis Gun Care. You know what? I'm just going to roll with Aegis. Aegis. I struggle every time because I'm like, I don't want to say it wrong. But
I think I actually we ordered stuff. I know Chris doesn't watch this show, so that's what he's getting for Christmas is a gun care kit. So from them.
Oh, sure. I finished up the cheesecake and can properly heckle you now. And you're running. Don't think of it as running.
I don't think I could run right now anyways.
Okay. TJ is welcome to promote your shows anytime during either of my shows. I do not mind at all. See, and that's why we get along. One of the many reasons we get along is we are of a similar mindset on a lot of things. Because I'll tell you what, there are some folks... I'm in a lot of groups on Facebook for various different things, and so many of them. It's like you promote you even tell people what you do. Oh no, you're trying to steal people from us. I'm like, we're all doing stuff that everyone finds interesting. So
right.
Just all,
Yeah, it's crazy. I'll tell you, I was in one of the groups and somebody was asking some questions about some parts, and I'd done reviews on some of the Odinworks AR parts. So I just put the link over, and then the moderator was like, "Oh no, you can't do that." I'm like, "Dude, it's actually an article rating, reviewing the part that they're asking about." "Oh no, you can't. That's going to a different website." I'm like, "Okay, I'm just trying to help people. That's all we're trying to do."
People can't stomach the idea that, like, what if you benefit from that?
I get my 2 cents off of a extended mag release or something. Ooh.
Only the group can benefit from all that because they work so hard to get all those people in there.
Right. They should benefit with the knowledge.
I got so sick of that in some camping groups that I went and started my own group. And every now and then people say something. I had one guy about a year ago told me something about I corrected something. He had said something that was like factually incorrect about policy at the place that they were going to camp. And I corrected it. And he's like, well, the purpose of this group isn't to go around correcting people. It's to, and he said something. I don't even remember what it was, but I was like, dude, do your research. I started this group. You can't tell me what the purpose of the group is. I defined what the purpose of the group is.
I am the moderator.
The group came from my head. Yeah.
Did you block him?
I don't know. You probably left. I'll take the cheap plug anytime. Yeah.
That's what we heard.
Good.
That's what we heard. Listen, he put it out there on the internet. I've got a few in me. That's the way it goes.
All right. Well, that was fun. I think with that, we already made the last call for any other comments out there. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think we're going to go ahead and shut her down. It's getting close to my bedtime. Oh,
It
crap.
is.
I got to go see if I'm taking. Wow.
He's going to block both of us. Like, that's it. You guys are
You promised you wouldn't judge. Yeah.
I don't judge. I didn't know you'd throw it out there like that.
Yeah. All right. It was a fun show. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for squandering an hour and 11 minutes with us this evening. You're never going to get that time back. Never going to get that time back. But we appreciate you spending it with us. I'm not even going to say you wasted it. I'm going to say you spent that time with us.
There you
go. Nay, you invested your time with us. And that was time well spent. That was a good investment.
I agree.
You will reap the rewards of that investment.
Mm-hmm.
Gary, that's a surprise for me at that point. You know what occurred to me? The comment popped up. I clicked the show comment button so I could read it on the screen. And right after I clicked it, I was like, if I were a good host, I would read the comment first, like screen the comment, make sure it's suitable for public consumption, and then put it on the screen. But apparently,
No.
All right. So I used that time to queue up the outro. So you ready?
I'm ready.
Crap. I'm going to have to use the other one because I have to click the. I have to click the. What do I have to click? I got to click the outro.
Yeah, you're the only one who can do it.
After you go ahead and do it. I'll just.
Until next time, see you at the range.